Salutations, degenerates, weebs, and gamers alike. Welcome to a rather out-of-place kind of video on my channel. I'll be ranking my favourite palace themes from Persona 5/Persona 5 Royal. You can probably tell from this video, and from my shitpost status videos, that I am bored, and reasonably so, because here in the UK we are still in a third lockdown. Boris, I love you, but fuck you! I'm joking, I don't love Boris. I can only love one man, and that's Gira. Anyway, before we begin, I just want to say that this ranking is based on my personal preference. It's just which ones I like more. There isn't a single one of these songs that's bad. All of them are fantastic and portray their respective environments and characters perfectly. So, without further ado, let's get schmoovin', shall we? Whew. I am triggering a lot of people here. Oh Lord, have mercy on my soul. At 9 we have the theme of the second best palace, Sai Nijima's The Whims of Fate. Whims of Fate is great at setting the scene for the fun, colourful casino. It has a great tune, and the vocals, as usual for Lin Inaizumi, are performed with passion and greatly suit the track. I can see why everyone likes this song, but honestly I'm not the biggest fan of songs with lyrics. The only real problem I have with the song is that after even, just a few minutes, it's easy to get bored of it quickly with how repetitive it is. There are ways where repetition can work very well, we'll get to that later, but here it just gets annoying. You hear that same section over and over and over and over and over and yes, a safe room! I don't really want to leave. So at 8 we have Madarame's palace theme, A Woman. No, not that! The way this song complements the style of the palace is great. The Japanese style instruments and the tune works very well. Madarame's character is represented fittingly as well. The tune plus the underlying synth and slow tempo really showcases his hidden corruption and evil beneath the surface. To be truthful, I think it's a bit underrated. All in all, A Woman is a solid track. On to
number 7.
We have the Redditor Inklings palace theme, When Mother Was There. What I like about this theme is how well it simultaneously represents both the location, with the organ having a somewhat Egyptian vibe to it, and the main tune that it's played on for the sad, mournful atmosphere, which really allows it to grasp Futaba's negative emotions, especially with that superb electric guitar resonating with it all. I should probably mention here that, like I said earlier for Whims of Fate, repetition can work when executed right. This is one of those examples. With Futaba being unable to cope with the past, she finds herself constantly reminding herself of it, and can get it out of her head. And she lives a repetitive lifestyle, confining herself in her room, eating the same food, drinking the same drinks, spending the whole day on the computer or reading books, never talking to anyone, but the whole time feeling trapped in that cycle. Thus, repetition here not only makes perfect sense, but doesn't get annoying due to the fact that while it's always there, the other components of the song change, allowing it to still flourish. With that said, let's make like a Daniel Keem and get right into the next one. That was cringe as fuck. Up here next at 6, we have Freedom and Peace, the theme of the Memento Steps Palace. There's a lot I said about Futaba's palace theme that also applies to this one, with them both having a very somber feel and a beautiful melody on the electric guitar. It's also a fantastic detail that this song derives entirely from the Tokyo Daylight theme, and is similar to Beneath the Mask, so that it brilliantly reinforces the fact that this place really is the secret desires of everyone in the city that you see in your everyday life. The beat, the violins, and the bass also give it this almost dangerous sense. After all, the entirety of the palace and all the mementos is ruled by the pointless out-of-nowhere cum chalice, Yaldabaoth. It really nails the aspect of this area, being the unfortunate true nature of society. In conclusion, song good. Let's move on. Here in the number 5 spot, we have Ian Hawke's Palace theme, Arc. To start off the song, there's an excellent build-up with the electric guitar and the main synth. Even in just this build-up, you feel the importance of this palace and the power of its ruler in the tune, and it reminds me of how in this section of the story, everything is building up to Shido. Shido is supposed to be the final target, the one behind everything, the top of the hierarchy, the kingpin. So with this starting build-up into the main section, it's like how the whole game before this has just been building up to this enemy. The main section of this song is amazing. Its tune, just like Freedom and Peace, is from the Tokyo Daylight theme, having a familiar tune that you hear every day in-game, and making it into this grand, noble, and luxurious version works wonders. That main portion on the violins is rapture for the ears, and I love it. Ooh boy, where to start with this one? Numero 4, Gentle Madman, Dr. Taketo Maraki's Palace theme. This theme is exquisite, beautiful, divine. I like it. Before I made this video, I wanted to finish Royal first so that I fully understood and knew everything about Maraki's character, and I'm very glad I did. This song amazingly captures his sorrow and heartbreak. The main tune is so melancholic, and it being played on a piano makes it that much more emotional. The choir as well is a lovely backing that works great with the main tune. Pair this with the dark synth and strong beat, and you've got a perfect expression of Maraki's mental state. Powerful and incredibly tenacious, but overwhelmed with misery, heartache, and grief. Gentle Madman is a song that not only allows you to understand Maraki, but also fills you with sympathy for him. That's what makes it a perfect track, and what makes him the best villain. God, this is so deep, I'm gonna shit. Ooh, we're in top 3 territory now. Number 3 is Yandere's Palace theme, King, Queen, and Slaves. Why do I like this track so much to be the 3rd spot, you ask? One word: organ. The organ is perfect for this song, not to mention it's really satisfying when it harmonises the main tune. It also fits the sleazy nature of the song. Speaking of which, I saw a few people saying in comments that apparently this theme sounds like and was inspired by 80s porno music. I can't confirm this, after all I know nothing about porn from the 80s, let alone its soundtrack. With that said though, King, Queen and Slaves portrays Kamoshida's character really well. It has this lustful tune, and in the background are some strange, squishy cartoon sound effects. It also feels right at home being in a tutorial palace. I can't really put my finger on it, but it definitely fits tutorial area music. It also embodies that stealthy, investigative aspect that you'd expect when exploring a medieval castle in the like the last kind of section of the song. I don't know musical terms, shut up. Yes, here with the silver medal, number 2 is Okumura's Palace theme, Sweatshop, home to Big Biff. Sweatshop is a lot different from other Palace themes in the sense that its main tune is played on a gritty synth, which is fantastic for the environment it's supposed to be emulating. The main tune is superbly effective, a gritty synth repeating the same catchy tune but slowly getting more intense is the best fit for a place where robots work and work and work over and over until they break and die. It's like you can hear the struggle of the robots in the tune. The pressure of their work environment is also represented here with a strong, fast-paced beat and a sinister backing sound that feels like their fear of failing or dying. In conclusion, this song is a banger. And then there was one. Here we are at the final song. There's only one left, so you You already know what it is. You already know who it is! No, I'm sorry. Right at the tippity top spot is Kanashiro's palace theme, Price. What a bop. Weirdly enough, despite this being the top spot, I honestly don't know what it is about the song that makes it fit so well with the palace. It just works. It makes sense that I don't know why it fits with Kanashiro's character, because Kanashiro is very underdeveloped. But when it comes to the palace, it really does seem to just match the setting perfectly. I don't know why. What I can say I like about this track is a lot of things. I love the super catchy tune on the bass and organ. I love the main tune and how hype it is. I love the drums. I love how well these all blend together. And most importantly, I love how none of these stay the same or get boring throughout the song. The drums change, the instruments change, the bass line changes. Everything changes and keeps things energetic and fun. Price is a tremendously good song, and it is my favourite palace theme. That's it. It just is. Well, there you have it. That is my list from bottom to top. I hope you all enjoyed and aren't too triggered with my placements. Sorry, I've got that Rona. If you want to see more of my content, consider subscribing to stay posted. And with that said, I wish you all a good day or evening or what have you. Remember to brush your teeth before Betty buys tonight. And goodbye, farewell, and Godspeed.